Welcome, I'm Adrian Bear. I'm the Solution Architect at i-PMO, and this is the third video in a series of videos about reporting from SharePoint using i-PMO's DataMiner. Now I'm going to skim through this video very quickly because there's already a million videos for creating reports, and we'll start by having a look at the data we created in the first and second videos. So if we just expand SQL Server Management Studio out and have a look at the reporting data from the DataMiner, and we have an issues table with a whole bunch of data in here, including a site URL that shows us where the data came from. So I'm going to close that now, and I'm going to open the report manager for reporting services, and basically we're going to create a data source in the report manager because Report Builder doesn't actually let you create shared data sources by itself, but we're going to use Report Builder to get the connection string for us. So we've opened Report Builder here. Now I'm going to select Chart and New Data Source. And I'm going to not really worry about the data source name here. We'll select Build, and I'm going to enter the name of the SQL server and the name of the database I want to report from. Select OK, and that's generated as the connection string. So we'll copy that, and we'll return to Report Manager and select New Data Source. We'll create a DataMiner underscore reporting data source. Enter our connection string that we copied from Report Builder. Now we'll just run with Windows Integrated Security for the moment. We'll have to change this later, but for the moment it should be fine on a single server. So that's created the shared data source. If we now return to Report Builder, we can cancel out of this and select Browse and pick our shared data source and proceed with our report wizard. So I'm going to select the issues table that we've seen in SQL Server Management Studio, and next, and we'll do a column chart, and we'll basically pick due date for the values and issue title, not the list title, the issue title for the series, and we'll display just the first maximum date. And then we're going to select a colour scheme that suits our corporate colours and finish. And then we want to stretch this out so that we'll be able to see it for the demo. And scroll down, and we'll just do a quick test run of that and make sure that works. That looks perfect. So we've got due dates on the y-axis and issues across the x-axis. So if we now return to the designer, we're going to add a filter to this data set for filtering the content based on the site that we want to display a report in. So if we select site URL down here, select blank and make that a parameter, and OK, and then parameters, we can see we've exposed a report parameter for site URL. So we should now be able to select run, and we'll have to enter a parameter in here. I'm going to test it by using one of our workspace sites. We'll just use test1, open in a new tab, and in test1 under issues we have 3 issues. So if I copy this URL here and paste it as a parameter here, assuming that the paste works, we'll do that again. Copy, paste. Now we only need the URL to the site, we don't need the path to the list. We're going to view report, and we can see the chart is specific to the 3 issues in our report. So if we save that report now, we'll save it to the report server, and we'll just call that issue due dates and save. Now that's basically all we're going to do in this third video. The fourth video we're going to do is a video on i-PMO's report publisher, which is basically an extended version of the standard SQL report viewer. However, it will filter reports based on the current site that you're in. That's all we're going to do for this video. Thank you.